60 years. That's how long the US government kept these documents locked away. They said it was about national security, but security from what? Or from who? The final files on the JFK assassination were quietly released in 2025, and they contain details that could rewrite what we thought we knew about the most shocking murder in American history. On November 22, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. According to the Warren Commission, a lone gunman, Lee Harvey Oswald, fired 3 shots from a 6th-floor window. The story was wrapped up with a bow, except the American public never fully believed it. In the decades that followed, more questions than answers surfaced. Why did Oswald visit Mexico City before the assassination? Why were government agencies slow to act on known threats? And why were critical documents kept secret for generations? In January 2025, the National Archives released the final batch of JFK assassination files. Over 1,200 pages previously held back, some redacted, some buried in bureaucracy, were now open to the public. What did we find? CIA logs tracking Oswald's movements in Mexico, internal FBI memos suggesting a prior knowledge of Oswald's instability, warnings that were ignored. Some just hours before the assassination. One of the most significant threads in the newly released documents points to Oswald's trip to Mexico City just weeks before JFK's murder. He visited both the Soviet and Cuban embassies. The CIA now confirms he attempted to speak with Valery Kostakov, a KGB agent suspected of running Soviet sabotage operations in the US. Why would Oswald, a former US Marine and defector to the USSR, be reaching out to a known intelligence operative just weeks before he pulled the trigger? The 2025 files suggest that both the FBI and CIA had active interest in Oswald, but failed to share information or take action. Some historians say this was just Cold War chaos, agencies protecting their turf. Others suspect something darker, a cover-up of either negligence or knowledge. One of the most chilling revelations: a newly unsealed FBI memo reveals that on the morning of November 22, 1963, an anonymous source contacted an FBI field office. The message? Something big is going to happen in Dallas today. The memo was marked non-actionable and buried. It was never mentioned in the Warren Commission report, until now. WHO still has something to hide? Why did it take 60 years for these files to be released? Presidents Clinton, Bush, Trump, and Biden all delayed full disclosure, each citing national security. But what possible threat could these documents pose now, unless there are still names or agencies implicated in actions never meant to see the light of day? Some names are still redacted. Some documents are still missing. Even in 2025, the new files have reignited long-held theories, including the CIA knew more about Oswald than it admitted, foreign involvement via Oswald's contact with Soviet and Cuban agents, a domestic conspiracy involving intelligence or military officials. While none of these are confirmed, the newly revealed evidence gives more weight to questions skeptics have been asking for decades. What we still don't know. Even with this final release, huge gaps remain. Who was the source that warned the FBI? What did Oswald discuss with Kostakov? Were US agencies simply negligent, or complicit? We may never get clear answers. But the truth is no longer hidden in full darkness. It's peeking through the cracks. History isn't just what's remembered, it's what's recorded, released, and revealed. And for 60 years, the truth about JFK's assassination was smothered under seals, redactions, and silence. Now, it's our turn to ask: was this the story of a lone madman, or something far more disturbing? Comment below. Do you think the government is still hiding something? Like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into conspiracies, cover-ups, and the secrets of history.